Hi guys, good morning. It's Rose from the Philippines. Today is December 8, 2017, a Friday, and I would just like to update you with all of the projects that I have been making. The yarn bombing event in Luneta is coming very soon. It is on December 17, so it's like a crunch time for all of us. And I have made some of the dream catchers, the middle part only, without the fringes yet. I'm hoping to complete the middle part first before putting the fringes, so it will be easier that way and much more faster. So one of the dream catchers is this, using the variegated yarn from Baguio, and I think it has 4 colors, and I think the yarn is called Lanalon. So this is a 14 inches of rattan ring, and this is how it is. Another one is this one. I tried to incorporate other colors of yarn for it, so it didn't be just one color. And then I have this one. I also like the combination of yellow, orange, and pink, so I decided on making this one. And since I have that pattern that I use mostly for all of it, I'm hoping to make some more using other patterns. It's another one. I still need to weave in the ends. And then there's this one. And I'm also hoping to store 3 of them for the gathering on December 23, because our family is having another gathering in Angono, because one of my cousins came from Dubai. She's having a vacation here in the Philippines and she's going back very soon, so we're going to have another gathering. I have 2 of this since I like how the colors came up. And there's this one. So I'm going to use another type of pattern for the other one, since I have 5 more of those 14 inches and then 4 more of the 10 inches. So it's a bit like a crunch time for us. And the other day, last Wednesday, one of my old customers referred me to her friend, and that customer is going to have her newborn, 4-month-old baby. She's going to have a christening or a baptismal, so she requested for me to make her a booties. So I have been making this for just yesterday. I went to Tabora to buy the ribbons for this and the other items that I needed. So I did this yesterday and finished this also yesterday. And this is going to be for a 4-month-old baby, and I'm hoping it will fit her up until she's 6 months old. So she has a picture that I can copy from, and I also bought the beads for it and that studded crystal. So I bought that yesterday and finished this yesterday too. It has a ribbon that goes along the upper part of it, so you can adjust it to fit the feet of the baby. And she has another pattern that she was choosing in between the two, and I also started this one because I like the design and I want to learn how to make it. And this is using some front post crochet, front post stitch, and I was able to do it, but it is not exactly like the one in the picture. But this also have some other patterns or some other details in it. And I also bought a thicker ribbon so I can make the bow part for it. So this is a work in progress. And since Marius has been drawing a lot, he is learning to draw from the internet, and he's quite fascinated with the movie It and the character Pennywise. When we were at the Blue Bay Walk, he was dancing the dance of Pennywise, and he's quite mm, enjoying drawing it. So he draw this one. This is Pennywise, and I'm thinking that his drawing is getting better and better. So this is Marius's project, and since I wanted to finish the fish extenders that I have been storing for a while, I have finished two of them with the help of Mama, because for this one it became very thick to sew in. I wasn't able to sew this one or these parts because it became thick, and I keep um, breaking the needle so I have to change it. I think I broke two needles of the sewing machine, and Mama, she requested that she can make it, so I had her sew the side parts of these pockets. And I wanted to give this to Ate Ems, the wife of my cousin from Angono. And this other one I'm going to give to my cousin Faye, the one who ordered from me some of the beaded wallets. So this is using this type of fabric, some leftover ones. And this one, it has 4 pockets that is pretty shallow, so I was able to sew in this part so it wouldn't be so wide or just like that. So I'm going to give this to her, and I still have about 4 more to sew, and I'm going to do that when I have the time. And also, one of my cousins, Ace, he requested some reggae colored wallets because the last Christmas I think I gave them some, and maybe it is a little bit worn out now, so I decided to make him. And this became very big, and I'm thinking of putting lining in it so I can give this to him tomorrow. Just some reggae colored wallets, and I'm hoping to make more of this with this type or this size. This is much more smaller, so I have this in 3, and I use mercerized cotton yarn or thread for this. So I'm hoping to make more of it. So those are most of my projects, and I'm just going to make this short because the memory of my device is a little bit uh, small. So I have a few things that I wrote that I wanted to discuss from the last podcast that I made. Like when I was watching some Hallmark movies, I saw some characters there that wears knitted items and crochet ones, and I found one who wore a hat that is Granny Square inspired. So it's really nice looking at those from movies, like Hallmark movies. And I have been watching some Harry Potter theories uh, podcasts from Super Carlin Brothers. And I just like their theories about the stories and the stories behind the items or the characters. So I have also been binge watching that. And I have been also been binge watching Miss Darling Show's YouTube earnings so I can learn from it. So I think those are most of it. I hope you guys have a fine day or just a very nice weekend or some crafting time and also some family bonding time. So I guess that's it from me. Bye for now.